Well, I started to film a video and had a bit of a complication, as you can see here. It's a little tricky to do readings when you have a furry placemat in your way. Sir, excuse me, sir. Sir. Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to move, please, sir. All right, let's get back into this. All right, this is what we have. Virgo is who we're reading for today. I did a shuffle and then let the cards pick and decide what astrological sign we're reading for. So Virgo. Virgo is Mercury. So Virgo is analyze. Mercury's mind, an analytical mind. And it's an earth sign. So your astrological number here is 6. Your planetary number is 1 and 5. 6 is love. 1 and 5 is the beginning of change. The beginning of change. 1 and 5 is 6, which is love. And then earth is 2 and 6, patience and love. So we have love, love, and love. Patience and love. That's 6 and 2 is 8. That's manifestation. If you have patience and love, you have manifestation. So 6, 6, and 6. I rolled the numerical dice. Excuse me. Whenever I start my reads, the yawns come. It's energy being pulled. Happens every time. I don't yawn when I'm tired. I don't yawn at night. I don't yawn any other time. It's odd. So we have a 2. So the focus on this is 2 for patience. So we need to focus on patience. I pulled an E. So whatever that means to whoever's watching this video, I'm not sure what this could represent, if it's a name or, anyone watching would know more than I. I do have a happy ending here, though. So an ending, happy ending, I don't know. Could be the first initial or last initial of a name or an important word. That's up for you to decide. I did roll the dice and also 2. So we have 2, 2, and 2. So patience. 2 can also represent partnership, balance, trying to, juggle. But 2 is definitely an important number to really keep in mind, for sure. Numerology, I pulled the happy ending card. Happy ending, individuality, abundance, and moderation. So with happy ending, it's a 9 and a 3, complete communication. That breaks down to a 12, which breaks down to a 3, communication. 11 is a starseed, and that's individuality. So 1 would be the beginning. 1 and 1 is, you don't add those. It's definitely representing an individual. Next, we have another starseed, 88, which is abundance. So we have lots of manifestation, lots of tools, everything we need. So that's abundance. Next, we have moderation, which is the beginning, 1 and 4, perseverance. The beginning of perseverance, 4 and 1 is 5. Going back over here to Mercury, which is 5, which is representing change. The beginning of persevering change. And then with the charms that we pulled, we have a ladybug with its wings open, ready to fly. So that is luck is on the way. Next, we have the horse, which represents carrying a burden and hard work. After that, we have the bat, which is a problem solver, and nocturnal, a night owl. Someone who's a night owl and a problem solver. And why I say bats are problem solvers, they eat pests, which solves a problem. And they're nocturnal, so that makes sense. Next, we have 2 keys. So we have 2, 2, 2, patience. One of the keys has a flower on it. Okay, it reminds me of a quatrefoil. If you look at the design on the key, it's like a quatrefoil. And if you look dead center on that, there is definitely the remnants of a flower. So in blossom. So it's happening. The quatrefoil is the 4. So there's our 4 for perseverance. So persevering through until it blossoms. And then the next key that I pulled has 3 flowers on it. So flower and flower. So there's a combination of the 2 and 2 keys. Again, combination of the 2. And this one has 3 flowers on it, bringing in that 3, which is communication. So blossoming communication, perseverance, and then bringing in that 2. All right, so that's where we are. Sir, I love you, but I'm going to need you to move. Thank you, sir. Okay, I'm bringing in the El Goliath deck. And so we will do what I call it, Jesus take the wheel, and decide what cards we need, what cards we do not need. Just kind of let spirit do its thing. Starting, you can see there? There's ones that are standing up. So starting here. Next. Here. One in the back. Now, if I tap, there's still one here that's just not wanting to go away. Now the rest are gone. Okay. So we know we're good. Oh, and then I always check the back of the deck to see what are the last 4 cards. I'm showing you now so that you know what they are in case we need to refer back to those. All right, last card I pulled is on top, first card's on bottom, so we'll start there. All right, coming in with the Ace of Cups. So the beginning of love. So here we have 6, 6, and 6. So this is all about love. So we have the beginning of love. We have happy ending, individuality, abundance, moderation, and the beginning of love. Next we have the King of Swords, the Father of the Night. Okay, so here we go, right here. Father of the Night. There's our bat. How interesting is that? That's really interesting that we have that coming in. Swords represent our minds, our mental state, and Mercury is mind. So that really fits in perfectly with that. Next, we have the 8 of Pentacles, the Patient Weaver. The Patient Weaver, well, crazy. 2 and 2, that's where we're focusing. 2 represents patience. Patience. 2, 2, 2, patience. So there we go. Also, the 8 of Pentacles represents hard work. What did I say? Hard work and carrying a burden. Hard work, carrying a burden. So that brings that in. Next, we have the Hierophant, the Master of Keys. The Master of Keys. That is very interesting because we pulled not 1, but 2 keys. I was trying to see if any of the keys looked similar, but not exactly. So we have the Master of Keys, the Hierophant. Next, we have the 10 of Pentacles, the Oyster of Metatron. The 10 of Pentacles, so 10 represents karma. So 1 is the beginning and 10 is going back to 0 or spirit. So 1 with spirit or karma. And the 10 of Pentacles is true wealth, family, everything's really good. See this right here? This is like DNA. This is like the family tree. And like the pearl, the oyster, like everything is good financially. And Pentacles represents domestic, home, work, money. So karma is good at home and at work. So that is good. Happy ending. Do you see that? Right here. Happy ending. So that's fantastic. Next we have the Magician. Oh, this is so interesting, you guys. This is just so interesting. Okay. The Alchemical Master. So the Magician is the manifester. So here you have 8, which is manifestation. 8 plus 8, an abundance. Well, an abundance, that's the magician right there. He has an abundance of abilities and powers, and he can manifest 8, and he has all the tools that he needs to do so. So that is incredible on that one right there. Just, that's crazy. So that's definitely goes there for sure. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles, which is hard work and success, which brings in this charm here for certain. Here we have the King of Swords, the Father of the Night, the problem solver, going and getting the pests, just like right here in the Rat. Okay, so that's fitting in perfect there. Then we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the Master of Keys, and there's our keys. The 10 of Pentacles, true wealth, family, happy ending. Here we have the Ace of Cups. 1 is the beginning. 1 and 1 is the beginning, individuality. So Ace of Cups, beginning to love, you have your cup runneth over. So that's a good thing. That is incredible. Your cup runneth over. So that also goes with abundance. You have an abundance of that. And then luck. So I think that is the beginning of luck. Your cup runneth over. For sure, that fits in there. That is just, that's crazy. Looking at the bottom of the deck, let me just see out of curiosity. Nature, the seed of life. Nature, the seed of life. Interesting. Yes, yeah. The world. 8 of Swords. King of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. Okay. So, yeah, I don't think we need any clarifiers. I'm not feeling how that's fitting in here. So, that all is, like, on point for sure. So, I don't need any clarifiers on that at all. I mean, that's crazy. So, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring in the Oracle, and let's see how this connects with this. I'm using my brand new Halloween Oracle cards that I just literally got today. So I'm excited to use them. Okay, so we have 1. Okay, we definitely are being told to grab this card here. If I can get to it. Am I getting the right card? Nope. I'm trying. There we go. Oh, it's just not letting me get that card. Okay. Well, we've got this one. It's the best we can do. All right. Lady de las Muertas. Acceptance and equality. Acceptance and equality. Well, that's definitely individuality. Accepting yourself, feeling equal to everyone, you know, That this is definitely individuality, I would say, for sure. Sir, 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 can you not? Jeez. And then we have midnight, the most magical hour of all. So midnight, this also goes here with this one, this night owl, the King of the Swords. We have this one here. So that is incredible. The Knight card there. Well, I mean, I couldn't ask for a better connection on that end, for sure. The little help from my friend here thinks that he needs to add his 2 cents worth to this. So I really do like adding in the charms to this. It definitely added another level. I really like that. I love these oracle cards. Love them for sure. This is one of my favorite decks, the El Goliath deck. They are incredible. The imagery is out of this world. There's so much detail. I don't usually try to get, when I'm shuffling, I really try to focus with spirit and ask not for too many cards because there's so much going on. I just really want to be able to focus. Like if you can see here, what's interesting is your cup runneth over. It's ace. It's the beginning. Cups, love, emotion, the beginning of. But then if you look down here, it almost looks like these scary, evil talon claws like coming up to take the cup away. But what's interesting to me is it's kind of like, well, if this is an offering of love, your cup runneth over. We have the doves of peace, all of this kind of thing. What's going on here? I love that. They're just, the imagery is, there's so much happening. You really need to take your time and focus on that for sure. So I love this deck. And then of course my numerology, it's just so, you can't argue. It's right there. There's no wrong interpretation. It's literally written on the cards, as you might say. Always love my numerology. And then these are really cool to bring into play because it just gives you that extra added, focus in on other certain things. So anybody who's watched this, please comment below and let me know what the charms represented for you. What did the E mean for you? What numbers do the numbers have a connection for you? I really, I'm so interested to hear what people have to say about the charms and, everything involved in this. So I love my little charm box here. It's awesome. And my astrological cards never let me down. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. And comment below, like, click, subscribe, do all that stuff that you do. If anyone wants a free reading, it's 100% free. Just message me below. Let me know you want a reading. I'll get in touch with you through social media. If I can't find you on Facebook or get to a private DM messaging kind of a thing, what I'll do is I'll send you a message saying, hey, listen, I'm going to send you my number real quick. Be ready to jot it down. I'm going to send it to you, and then I'm going to erase it off the site because it's public. I don't need everyone knowing my number because then you get like crazy calls. So I'd rather, connect through a more private situation. So Melinda Nina Wood Nelson, you can find me on Facebook. Look for the black dog rescue shirt and the dog smiling with his tongue hanging out. And you can private message me there for a request for a private reading. I'll give you my phone number. You can give me a call. I like to do them over the phone where we could do a video chat so you can see it live in a person. If you can't video chat or don't feel comfortable, we can just do it over the phone so I have some kind of a connection with you to get a really good, powerful read. If you don't like any of those ways and you just want me to do it and post it, I'll do that too. Whatever you feel most comfortable with, just let me know. I'm happy to oblige. So again, thank you for watching this video and have a great weekend.